All right, and welcome once again, All Takes Valid, episode 81. As always, I go by Trill Trayy, joined once again with SP21, and the boy is back in town. I am sorry you guys had to deal with Vic and then just a whole episode of just SP2. Oh my, I apologize. I will never leave you guys again.
Listen, it wasn't that bad.
Oh no, I heard your guys' little rant that you know,
You gotta admit,
it was gonna, it was,
I did the intro. I did the intro pretty well. Come on.
ain't nothing like the original, baby.
Whatever.
Ask the Space Jam critics. ain't nothing like the original, baby. Sequels always suck, Spence.
I see Twitter's giving it the stutter. I'm like, man, it's not for us, man. It's not for us.
That's what I told people. I mean, my son enjoyed it. He's playing basketball now, and he's into basketball and stuff. So,
and that's his to ours. That's it.
So, it is what it is. I'm not gonna judge it. I didn't think it was bad, but that's neither here nor there.
No.
But as far as today's episode, as we are just rambling on here, we are going to recap Game 4 of the NBA Finals, which at this point we could possibly recap Game 5 because it's pretty much a wrap. As we are currently recording, it is July 17th, 2021, 11:23 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, that Game 5 is actually pretty much in the wrap, but we'll talk about that Tuesday, I guess. But as far as today, it's going to be Game 4 recap. We are also going to get into the replacements for Team USA, and then we're gonna see if we have time, see about Dame time and what's going on with that, or how that might be functioning. Is he going to have to change his clock, on his watch? Is he going to be changing time zones? Perhaps. But we'll get into all that. So first things first, Game 4. The Milwaukee Bucks were able to tie up the series at 2-2. What are your thoughts on Game 4, Spence?
The person that people said that is Batman showed he was Batman. He dropped 40 points. And even though Giannis had 26, Chris Middleton's 40 points was able to outweigh Devin Booker's 42 because of turnovers. They have 17 turnovers. They had only 17 rebounds and only 7 turnovers. They were turnovering the ball crazily in the fourth quarter. They were just saying here. Jay Crowder is probably his most offensive games the past 2 games, while Mikal Bridges, other than that amazing game 2, has just been disappearing. And so without that, now they're in a Buck situation. So with this, I also said that they'll win because they have to get the home ones down. The Bucks had to get the home ones down. They had to. If not, the series would have been over. So I knew this was coming. But yeah, I just didn't see this.
Now, your boy Middleton, he did what he did. I don't know about the whole Batman analogy.
Well,
or any of that, because he's not consistent enough to be Batman. Batman saves the day all the time, not
right. I get it. I'm just saying, with Kendrick Perkins' whole analogy of Batman, yeah, I'm just saying that night he was Batman. But I know, trust me, I know.
The real issue, or the reason that this series isn't possibly ending tonight, or being threatened to be ended tonight, is because Cliff Paul has put on a Suns jersey. Not Chris Paul, but Cliff Paul has been playing for the Suns the past 3 games. I just don't. I don't understand. I, he was horrible in Game 4.
Right.
I believe he committed 4 turnovers, played
Mhm.
36 minutes with 8 points.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's championship. That's gonna do it. And I thought we had got away from the stigma of, you know, people had called him a choke artist as far as when it came to
Right.
playoffs.
Right.
Because first it was he couldn't even, get past or make it to the conference finals. Then
Right.
it was like, okay, he can't even, get past it. So
Right.
he's done all that now, and you're in the finals, you're up 2 games, and you seemingly imploded. If you just if you just gave Booker some sort of help. The fact that Crowder, which Crowder's not, let's not say nothing
Known for
about
that.
Crowder,
Right.
but he was the second leading scorer on the team. Jay Crowder, really? Not Aiton, not Chris Paul. Okay, that was just crazy to me. And then so not only are you not helping the team by producing points, with your turnovers, now you're hurting the team at that. For 36 minutes, 8 points, you could have came off the bench for that.
Yeah.
You could have gave us that same production, not starting. You could have played 15 minutes and did like I don't understand. Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, if they're gonna be successful, yeah, Chris Paul has got to show back up, not Cliff Paul.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's really it. And it's
Yeah.
crazy because I've been on record of saying that Giannis would never win a championship. And these boys are out to make me a liar. I'm going to hold Cliff, Chris Paul, CP3, whatever you want to call him. What is it, Mr. State Farm, whatever?
Yeah, man, State Farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you accountable if you let it happen on your watch, because Devin Booker's been doing what Devin Booker, what he's gonna do. You came to provide the veteran leadership, which for the most part you did do that this year. But now, when needed the most, bro, 2 games, that's it. Y'all would have won. Y'all would have won the other night, and then tonight, that's it. That's it. It's done. You let last game slip, Game 4, and as we are currently sitting here speaking, it's about a minute left in Game 5, and let's tune in. It's going down to the wire again. 37 seconds left. Milwaukee leads 120 to 119. So yeah, it's one of those. Middleton and Giannis, 30 and 28 points. And okay, Chris Paul, 21 points.
Mm.
Devin Booker, another 40 piece. Aiton got 20. So pretty much a team effort. But 16 seconds left. Milwaukee's up 122 to 119. I think that one's pretty much gonna do it. That's how it's looking. But nonetheless, we're talking about Game 4, and yeah, Cliff Paul showing up versus Chris Paul pretty much let that game slip, because once Booker got into foul trouble and he had to sit in what was that, the beginning of the third, the whole game changed after that. Because I mean, the game was kind of back and forth, but the Suns were keeping it at like a 6 to 7 point lead for majority of that game up until he picked up the foul, and they had to sit him down.
Yeah.
So at that point, when he sat down, there was no offense pretty much for the Suns at all. For the most part, like offense just kind of stopped, was at a standstill.
Pretty much.
That's where Chris Paul, you were needed to step up while Booker was sitting. And because that didn't happen, I mean, the game, ended up bouncing the other way how it did. But
yeah,
it is what it is. But again, Mr. Paul, you waited 16 years for this? I don't know. Let me know something, because I'm just saying.
ain't looking good for the home team. It's not looking good for the home team.
But with that being said, we can go on to the next topic.